All right, everybody, Gouther back with another replay recap, and it was another tough one. Another tough one. Thunder Dragons. Let's take a look at this guy's deck. Um, let's see here. I think this is I don't know if he needed that in the deck, but looks like a pretty good Thunder Dragon deck. I'm not familiar. Haven't played Thunder Dragons ever. But this seems pretty legit. Kept it at 40, running 3 of I guess all the necessary cards. Um, but yeah, he played a Colossus, 3 Titans, Chimera Tech Mega Fleet. Why did he run this? Unless he has a I don't know. Must be fusion summon. Well, whatever. I'm not worried about that card. Yeah, he ended up surrendering, so I'm sure he was pretty pissed that he couldn't get around me. But yeah, I added some different cards to my deck. Just knowing how my extra deck works, and you know, having some combos to make them even more of a pain in the ass to deal with is what I usually work on. But yeah, so open up with a pretty good hand. Let's see. So start off Witch's Strike face down, Dragotes on the scale. What does he do here? Oh, I guess he searches. Yeah, so summon Suprex, special summon her, link into Isolde, and of course he ended up having an Ash Blossom as usual. So use Isolde, get my search from Suprex and Isolde, but Ash blocks Isolde. But it's fine. It didn't matter to me. Suprex, I search for Cobra, and then I special summon with Isolde by sending Axe of Despair out. And then Decode Talker, and I'm glad so I was able to search, but I drew a rematch off rip, so I was able to bring them back. And yeah, I could have linked them, but I wanted to keep them on the field just to be safe. Lightning Storm only took out Decode Talker, so still had a pretty good wall here. And actually, it's his turn, so if he gets rid of these and sends them into the graveyard, I get another search. And I'm pretty sure I went into a rematch there. Summons the Titan. I made this Titan look like, oh my god, like a 1500 attack normal monster. You'll see right now. Yeah, this was annoying. He kept fucking popping that off. So search again. He uses Thunder Dragon again to pop another one. That's fucking annoying. But yeah, he thought he was clever because he popped my whole field. What a fool. So get another search, I get a rematch. So I was ready for, I mean, I was pretty confident he didn't draw into another Ash Blossom. But yeah, I searched for a Suprex and a rematch. What the plan was here was to summon Suprex, get a special summon off of him, and then go into the rematch and get 2 more monsters, so it would have been 4 total. So you'll see what happened here. Go into my draw phase. And I'm glad I got him, actually. He's a new one that I added on. I'm not sure ideal choice for Goukis, but if this card is sent to the graveyard as link material for the link summon of a Gouki monster, you can have that Gouki link monster gain 1000 attack. That is perfect for either Master Ogre or Giant Ogre. Master Ogre because he can attack every monster on the field. He only has 1 here, so really didn't want to go into Master Ogre. But for Giant Ogre, that is nuts because Giant Ogre would have gotten 1000 plus the 1000 that Giant Ogre already gets. But yeah, you'll see how it goes. suplex, summon him, go into rematch, summon 2 more, get rid of them, and go into Giant Ogre. Yep, and so he gives him 1,000. I get my searches as well. And my searches actually helped me a lot here. So because I had Ogre and he's unaffected by card effects, went for the rematch just, you know, for a safety net. And yeah, he gets 1,000. I activate this. This is another new one that I added on. Goukis finishing move. Target one Goukis link monster you control. It gains attack equal to its link rating times 1,000 until the end of this turn. Also, if it attacks a defense position monster this turn, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. For the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot declare attacks except with Goukis monsters. That doesn't matter to me. This is pure Goukis, but yeah, 1,000 for the link rating. Link 4, so that's 8,000 total. Plus the 1,000 he gets from his own effect. So yeah, 8,000 total. And then I activate Dragodes to, what did I do here? I yeah, activated Dragodes to have his attack. So he goes into what, 1650 or 1550, something like that. Let's see. And then yeah, so send Cobra out because I was gonna use Iron Claw during the damage step. So during the damage step, when your Goukis monster battles an opponent's monster, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Until the end of this turn, your monster gains 500 attack. So just even more fucking damage on this guy. And if it does, it is unaffected by your opponent's card effects, which is another good thing. He's already unaffected, but just yeah, they went crazy here. So he gets another 500 there, and then Dragodes is gonna have his attack. 500, but it's 1,600. Quick math. But yeah, 100 life points. I was pissed. I could have OTK'd him there. And this is where he gets pissed. Summons that gold sarcophagus. What does he do here? Oh, that's right. He starts Link summoning, and then what does he do here? Link Haribo, and then Preda, or what's that freaking Anaconda? He goes into Anaconda as well. I was thinking he's gonna summon from his extra deck. I'm like, oh shit, he has something. Anaconda, and then he links off again into Nightmare, and this is where he got pissed because he tried to target him, negates it, drops his attack by 500, negates it, and this is where he just scoops. Oh, he used all his resources and still couldn't get past it, man. But yeah, this was a nice quick one, nice fun one. Yeah, I could probably go over the changes on my deck. Let's see here, edit deck. So yep, added finishing move, which as you saw worked out pretty well. What else? What else did I add on here? Moonsault. You can reveal this card in your hand and target one Goukis monster you control, except Goukis Moonsault. Special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, return that monster to the hand. You can target one Goukis Link monster in your graveyard, return it to the extra deck. I run 3 ogres, 3 giant ogres anyway, but you know, say I really want Master Ogre back, or who else? Power Load. He'll come in handy in that situation. Just send them straight back to the extra deck. Who else is? I mean, that's about it. I was running these at a 3 of, but just to make room for some negation here. Witch's Strike sometimes comes in handy. Sometimes it's just a dead back row card. You know, for a bluff or something. But yeah, it comes in handy because it just wipes out their entire board in their hand. Usually this leads to a scoop. The only one it didn't lead to a scoop was DDDs, which really require their cards to be in their graveyard. And then tag partner, obviously you saw what happened there. Gave Giant Ogre a fat 1000 attack. And then this is really nice too. So in case I run out of rematches, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Goki spell card in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. That's actually nuts, because to have it's basically running a fourth or a fifth. Well, if I can get him back onto the field. Wait, that's not a. Uh, during the main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. Um, yeah, basically, if I can get him back onto the field and then back into the graveyard, um, it's basically like running 4 or 5 rematches, which is freaking nuts. Um, but yeah, this has been pretty fun. Soul Day is much better than I expected her to be. She makes me just, I mean, turn one, I can probably get to at least Ogre, or Power Load. He's nuts as well because he's unaffected by card effects. Um, but yeah, his Soul Day's been super fucking nice. Um, G-Code Talker's been okay. He's, if I'm able to get more monsters on the field, and that are co-linked to him, I can negate some effects and destroy monsters. So he's just a good popper to have in pinches or just early on. But yeah, this has been fun. Lost Wind is a nice one as well. Negate effects. Um, Still struggle to get around Herald of Ultimateness with this, but just 'cause man, that Drytrons they can have a full field and full hand at all times, but I'll find a way. I'm gonna make this a really nice deck. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Thunder Dragons aren't as great as they say. So yeah, thanks for tuning in.